He wants to get the angle so he can go into pack room. They've done their film study. They know that Florida Mayhem is going to run a Sombra on the defense. Casper out of the mix, but they trade with Zebo. That is actually a very good trade for Boston. Zebo can get back kind of quick because he's a Lucio, but that is a long walk to get back to Volskaya first point. Those kills might just signal Boston taking this first point with ease.
It's a matter of them committing here. Casper is back into the fight as well immediately. And so now it's just a matter of exactly getting that presence on the point, forcing Manitin out into the open. Manitin on the edge of getting D-Maxed here. He barely, no, he does get D-Maxed in the end. Not quite able to get back to his healers in time. And Florida Mayhem, are they even gonna be able to get back here? No, it's gonna be the hard reset, and it's gonna be a point given up immediately. First push here for Boston is a success.
One of my keys for victory for Florida coming into this was to mind your Z's. Keep Zebo's eye.
Playing against that Sombra, try to avoid the chip damage because you're just going to charge that EMP all the faster. Well, that certainly helps. Mid-air shot on his Zeba side. Dream Casper doesn't miss the opportunity to put him in the grave, and Zupe's gone as well without using the EMP.
I just don't understand why to try to wall ride and be up in the air when you know a Widow's over there. Get behind a body, get behind a tank. There's no reason for Zebo to be where he was right there. Absolutely punished for it.
Well, Zebo getting caught in the corner, and now Dream Casper, this turns into the real shooting gallery. They are going to be able to get a body on there. That's going to be Zupe. He gets the EMP, but he gets obliterated immediately. Now it's just a matter of time here. Florida Mayhem trickling in 1-to-1, or 1-by-1 rather. Madison going to get D-Mech'd. And well, right now, this is looking pretty grim here for Florida Mayhem. It's on Boston Uprising to keep their cool, stay tight, keep in line of sight of your healers, and let Dream Casper just stay in the back here, unmolested, and Wrecking House. B-side. And then you got Striker. Just comes in and nearly wrecks you, nearly one-clips you. Tvik, he will get that biotic field down. Neko, however, vulnerable. Kelix doing a good job keeping him alive. And this is just outside of the range where, you know, Tvik can be truly effective with that heavy pulse rifle. He needs them to get a little bit closer to him so he can start shredding face.
Yeah, Logic's went in there looking for the dive. He got punished, and then you lose one, you lose two, and then no one's going to fight near Tvik in that situation. So they're able to...
Oh, they are making progress on this point. However, Florida Mayhem, when is going to come in? The counter, Kalios does go leaping in. He's got no backing him up as well. They trade 1-for-1. Striker is gone. That's a lot of DPS down here for Boston. But then Dream Casper still here. He's going to get hacked to bits though by Tvik. Eventually the kill comes through, but it was a self-destruct for Manitin getting the work done. Tvik, 4 HP. 4 HP. Neko, is he going to get the kill? No.
Tvik is going to get a pack. The big thing is, though, Florida lost both their supports yet again. Zupe and Zebo were the first to fall. Perhaps can be getting back in the mix now, but it might just be a little bit too late. They've lost a lot of bodies. Now here come the Florida supports back in the mix, but they fall yet again. Kalios crushing dreams.
The guy, he's ruthless. That is an angry monkey. Overtime is a burn it down. Tvik switch back to Soldier so he can run in here fast enough, but he's not going to make it in time, and it will be a gonna get that one-shot kill there, unfortunately, Tvik. Striker still alive, still on the hunt, in fact.
Well, Zebo goes down first here, but they do trade up. Zebo's able to get Kelix with a boop after going for it, so now they're both down one healer. Striker continues to farm ult on these giant bodies.
Holy hell, that's so much damage. Striker, Neko gets the kill, but Striker, just you can hear that one clip full of headshots. The dink.
From Florida, they're able to get the defense matrix up, and when that ran out, they retreated into the Winston protective shield in the back line there. Logic's able to take down Kelix. That is a lot of speed and utility now gone for Boston.
You can say Dream Casper not quite sure. They are going to get the flip just at the last possible second. Thought that we'd be able to get.
So now Boston's pushback should be Transcendence and Sound Barrier both.
Full essence, no time wasted, straight into the mix. The lighthouse is shining, showing the way. Kalios finds Logix to start things off, and Casper yet again another farmed up tac visor, and this time it is effective between him and Striker. It is total desolation on the Florida Mayhem side of the map.
Really nice retreat in that Coalescence. Coalescence looks a lot scarier than it actually is. The damage output is not super high. If you could focus down by it and stay in that beam a little bit too long, it can be painful.
Backline, so that much is going. We still have, well, there's one support ult getting used by Boston Uprising. The barrier in use. There's yet another pulse bomb, not quite going to connect, but that forces them into the open. And note with the self-destruct there to combo. Yet again, the backline is dead for Florida Mayhem, and it's only a matter of time, it feels like, here before this first point is going to go the way of Boston.
I feel in the Overwatch League, we're starting to see a lot more zoning pulse bombs, and maybe I'm giving them too credit, but how it's working is
of harm's way. But who's going to win this fight? That's going to be the question, as they are just jockeying for position right now.
Swoosh down first, that's gonna open up a lot of space. Dreamcaster goes in, Zabo down. They do end up picking up 1 kill for the side of Florida, but it's not gonna be enough. Striker already at 63%, just farming. He seems to have Pulse Bomb up at a lot of damage.
Oh, he's on a sub-minute pulse bomb average right now. That's pretty sick. That's solid work for the Tracer. Soundberry gonna get committed here by Boston Uprising. Kelix was able to get it first, so that's gonna try and keep his teammates alive a little bit longer. Striker again with the pick on the back line using the pulse, but Florida Mayhem will pull ahead in this fight. Too many kills for Boston to handle there. They have to back off and regroup. Naco gonna get staggered as well. That's gonna delay things further.
They got everything they needed there early on. Zube was able to use the Transcend, get everyone alive. It's a little bit of a risky gambit over there because
Casper dancing on the edge, just trying to stay alive. Trance is there, however, that could work here for Florida Mayhem. Tavik, booped off the side. Kelix with the D-Mech as well on Madison.
2 environmental kills very quickly for Boston. That's one way to start getting a fight your way. They will eventually get kills, but it seems like Striker's kills are coming too late for them to really matter. That double is huge. He's got to buy time on the point. He's got to stay alive.
Oh boy, now they're coming back into this. Dreamcaster's here, Biotic Field. There we go, perfect. Striker gonna be able to get topped up again, but Zebasai now back in the fight. Florida Mayhem, they are putting up one hell of a fight here on the second point. And there it is, the one clip coming through with the help of Kalios. Solid work between these Boston players, trying to make it happen, and they will eventually just fill the kill feed with white.
Absolutely going to be Boston. Oh, he's out of mech right now anyway, so he's just going to get a new mech right now. Should be fine.
Just gets in there. He needs to get topped up here by his teammates. The Orb of Harmony will be there with this guiding light. There we go. Attack flies are getting used here. Vines Vic, he wastes no time getting in here looking for the kills. He's hungry for him. D-Mech on note could make things a bit tricky, but again, Kelix manages to get the boot kill on Zebasai.
Will it be enough? It's still back and forth. Striker still alive, takes down 2. Striker still alive, will be taken down by his counterpart in Logix, and the Florida Mayhem are getting all the kills they need to take the second stage here at the night market.
Nicely done. Get to see the Tracers shine. Profit and Safety will be a joy to watch on this point in particular.
Logic 6 on Kalios immediately, and now they're all stuck on the room with only a defense matrix who will run out shortly, getting barraged by rockets even before the ultimate comes online, and now they're getting pushed all the way back. I don't know if you can run this far anymore for Dreamcasper, not when they already have control of the point.
Might have to change it up. He's looking to get some damage done here on Vic.
Both teams opting to run a more European style of Soundberry that comes into the point very late. I think it only ended up hitting Striker. Kelix falls for it. Vic's able to take him down. Striker will get a late kill, but that has been the pattern for Boston getting late kills. They might be able to bring this one back. Tanks and supports both alive, carrying on this point.
A lot of progress being made here continuously by Florida, however. Zebasai nearly getting a rocket point blank to the face. That was cutting it close, and there eventually Dreamcasper connects. And Dreamcasper with the barrage up and running as well.
A target there.
Boy. I mean, he's just waiting. He can drop in here. Sound barrier is used up as well. It's going to be very hard to cancel out that barrage when it comes through. Tvig trying to put some pressure on. But Dreamcasper, he's got his eyes on the prize. Maybe got a move there. Don't quite think so. It's Vic. 2 rockets to the face. Not going to get a kill out of that barrage, but then Dreamcasper kills himself. Point blank.
Not the best showing, however, Kelix is able to come in and get 1 kill. They're just going to try to stay alive on this point as long as possible. It really helps when Kalios and Striker, they're killing everyone else, so no flip back over for the Florida Mayhem. They are launched out of this. Tavik is off of the Pharah now, going onto the Soldier 76. So Dreamcasper opted to stay. Different approaches at the same kind of problem.
Can you hear the Jaws music? Yes, I can. Oh my god, no, now there is going to be the trance out as well. Striker is just grinning ear to ear. Golden opportunity here for him to hit that pulse if he wants it. They're all grouped up, but he decides to go to work. His teammates are there to help him out. Finally decides to go for the pulse, but he's not going to get anything for it. Perhaps waited just a little bit too long. Swoosh, dangerously low. And Striker, no pack to get him back up. He gets walled.
Sometimes an opportunity presents yourself that you just can't believe it's happening right there. They didn't even look at him for a solid 3 seconds. He was just hanging out, and I think he could not believe what was happening. Thought he actually might be able to get some of those kills without the pulse bomb. I understand his desire to hold on to it in that situation. His Soundbarrier comes in from Boston as they have had control of the point the entire time, looking to evict and get some kills and close out this map. That's a huge one. Zebo down early.
Swoosh takes down Naco as well. We've lost the Discord Orb as well as the Harmony. Dreamcasper, there we go, right on top with the rockets, but that's going to be a whole lot. He needs to really come up big, and it's the barrage that is absolutely useless.
Back in onto the Genji. They have Transcend, they'll pop it right away.
Oh yeah, not wasting any time at all. Dream Casper, well there we go. 1 kill on Zupe to kick things off. Doesn't need a blade after all. Tvic, he's gonna be able to pick up that tack visor. Can he get any use out of it though? They are flipping this point, and Boston at the last second, well, they get all the kills too. That definitely makes things a bit easier, and they will take the lead. 2-0, extend their lead over the Florida Mayhem. But a real battle there.
Yeah, no troll toll was paid there. Still trying to set up. Boston has banked a couple ultimates here. Most importantly, the support ultimate's about to come online. Looks like they're not going for the dive this time. Just gonna make the play on the point.
Oh boy, not gonna happen. Logic's point blank, tack visor there to cancel that out. And Mistakes gets picked immediately. Logic's nearly gets clocked as well, but the trance is there to keep him alive. And so Logic's will continue to pump those heavy pulse rifle rounds into big, angry monkey bodies.
You absolutely went for it, and it was a right decision, even though they've just lost the Dragon Blade. He creates so much chaos, and even though they don't necessarily get all the kills back there, they got a lot of percentage on the point. Pressure now on Florida, but they're answering rather quickly here. Still a lot of bodies for Boston on the point, though, Semler.
Yeah, that's going to be the main thing here. I'm glad that we got the free cam view just to get it real clear. The fact that Boston are not out of this yet. Not even finding kills on Tvic. He gets traded by Swoosh, and Swoosh definitely going to be the one here to try and stay alive as long as possible to continue contesting, but he gets booped off the point. And Boston Uprising will begin to make progress, ferrying that important Hollywood exec to work.
A chaotic fight from both sides. Boston needs to clean up their able to get a lot of damage for free up above. Meanwhile, Mistakes has D-Mech the other side of things. So that defense matrix out of it. Barrier in, but hacked. He gets it off just in time.
So sick from Logic. The reaction time, not going to help him, not going to save him in the end. But he did manage to get that ult off. Could prompt the change from him.
Well, Boston threw everything they had and the kitchen sink at that one. Only one nearing another ultimate is going to be Nako. Primaries, even some of those get a little bit nerfed in the process. The pulse bomb comes in, hits the ground. No kills just yet. Mistakes, the backline will delete Zupe.
Mistakes, but the sound barrier gets off in the meantime, and so Florida Mayhem, they are a little bit more beefy. Striker going to be able to get topped up. Tvic doing the best that he can to stay alive. He does buy some valuable time here, and in the meantime, oh no, never mind, Logic's point blank with the putty blaster. Drops him.
Mistakes absolutely crushing so far. It's really intelligent to put a former Tracer player onto the Sombra. Their gun operates in similar kind of ways. Really just depends on your tracking. If you're hitting a lot of headshots with that Sombra clip, you are going to delete people. Desperation time for Florida. Gotta get a kill somewhere.
Oh, well, that was a last-second push. That was a last-second contest coming in here from Florida Mayhem, but they are getting killed, and this is certainly going to be it. Swoosh desperate to buy more time with the Primal, but he will get focused down. Doesn't matter if he's got 1,000 HP. Boston Uprising will succeed in collecting all 3 points here on Hollywood. To wrap back around from the front and dive him.
Boston's going to use this to buy a little bit of time. They want to get Nako back in this mix here. And Swoosh, you're not going to be able to electrocute a tire. They're not conducted.
Oh, but Tvic, this could be big. That Dragon Blade's enough. Even with the Leech, Kelix is going to get overwhelmed. If Florida Mayhem have now got a golden opportunity here to cap the first point. Anybody close enough here to challenge? Note is still in the corner, and he will be able to tap the point here to contest. It's a matter of him staying alive as long as possible. Out of the trance he goes, however, so that's a bit unfortunate. Not going to be able to even make it back. He gets knocked back into his demise. And Florida Mayhem will collect the first point.
Beautiful dash to the right from the cafe. This Zenyatta is as good as dead should they choose to chase it. Actually, some reinforcements come out, might even save his life. Striker in trouble.
Before volley, but there we go. No, with the drive-by. Just letting him know. Kalios goes leaping up as well. Tvic definitely not feeling too comfy right now. He is pressured on all sides. Logic's going for the monster stick. And it is actually Swoosh. No. Wait. Kalios jumps right on top of Mistakes and gets him.
That is a move that I've seen before and never really happy about it. You're just blaming the monkey. I bet those comms also say monkey, monkey, monkey in their chat, but they're blaming him. It is his fault there. Boston hasn't banked a few ultimates here. They've got Kelix on the Mercy, so their will of a resurrection.
Can't miss either of those shots. That is tough when you're just holding that choke point as Widow. You need to connect, and well, at least his teammates will be there to pick up the slack. Striker will be able to drop Swoosh in the meantime. However, Kelix gets caught out by Logic's, but the self-destruct. Logic's recalls right into his death.
Just barely enough to keep holding on. Transcend and Primal Rage now out. Zupe is going to get punched to death into the wall there. Kalios still at 900 HP, gonna hit the slam onto the Diva as well, and I think they've got everything they were looking for.
Time to slam.
Am I allowed one more mistakes were made? Because he popped Tactical Visor with 10 HP.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
It's implied.
This is a tough one. 3 seconds left here. They're desperate to get onto the point. Logix is charging through. Overtime, Wick Vernon will be able to tap. Doesn't matter. They're there to get rid of him. And it will be a Boston victory in the series. 3-0 over Florida Mayhem. A feel-good moment here for Boston Uprising. They win a series.
Interesting matchup here. Mistake should use it before Tvik gets there, and they could win this fight off of just that.
Oh boy, Manitou was hacked. That's not going to help. He's silenced, and he will get demeched in the hallway as the wall goes up and the blizzards freezing people in place. That sets it up for Note to get the kill with the self-destruct. But it's not quite enough here for Boston, this strategy, and it is going to prompt a change. Enough of the May play. Let's get that Discord orb back in action here.
They're in the window now where they know EMP just came out. So, by all rights, it should not be back up again. It's only at 50%, no big deal. But now they have a window. They got to throw everything at this one anyway. 30 seconds remaining. They've yet to get the first point. They've got EMP. They've got sound barrier. It is time to go.
You need to get the job done here if you're Boston Uprising. You need every map in this. You're already down -12. You've only got 3 positives in your name, and so you need to crush Florida here if you have a chance of making it to the playoffs at the end of stage 2. We will have Zupe getting hunted down mercilessly as an afterthought striker, single bullet. And they will be able to pick up that first point here, but Florida Mayhem not quite able to hold in the end.
And able to abuse that left side pack as we saw Striker kind of hanging out again. The tanks never else able to rotate into that secondary building with another big pack. That leads to big EMP, is one coming up right now.
Oh, sick hack as well. There's the stick! Double Striker! 2 massive kills, the trance is out, and so that's why Zupe is still alive, but it's not gonna be for long, don't worry. He did get a boot in Kalios' face though. But the point will be collected here by Boston Uprising. They continue to make progress.
If you kick someone in the face and all your team is dead,
well, a nice attempt there by Striker. Don't worry, he's already up to 30% plus. For the next pulse bomb is there to collapse with his teammates onto Swoosh. Sound barrier has been committed now by Zebasai. The self-destruct pushed back as well, so we'll see if he gets anything out of that. Not gonna happen for Manitou, but he should get a remake, and he will. So the fight continues, although Kalios just pummels Zupe. Fist to face, getting the job done. Tvik very low himself, getting hunted down. Looks like he was just barely able to survive.
Sound barrier towards the end. They're going to try to zone out all this self-destruct. That is 4 quick kills. Florida down to their last people, not able to get to the cart. And after almost being stalled out, comes on the Soldier 76. They're running a triple DPS here with mistakes on the Sombra as well. But McCree very good against Sombra, very good against Tracer. That's been the issue so far in this matchup. Sabo goes down. Striker.
Oh, insult to injury. That's going to leave a bit of a sour feeling there for Tvik, sour taste in his mouth because he just got played.
Got to find a way to turn that sour taste sweet. You did that to yourself.
Just waiting, but Swoosh will find the target he was looking for here immediately. Neko does get the boost off in time, and there we go! Calyx with the melting tack visor. Perfect work from him. Could even drop Swoosh in the meantime, but the trance gets used, and that will be able to cancel out some of that damage. Keep those teammates alive here for Florida.
Still pretty close though, getting a couple kills late. It is getting a brawl on the point. That Diva is a useless hunk of metal now as she gets hacked, unable to use any of the abilities. Tank so low, mistakes cleaning up. Will also have another EMP for the fight. That was a beautiful nano boost from Neko. It's a fadeaway jumper. I'm gonna die, avenge me, and avenge Calyx did.
On the perfect target, on the target he was looking for. Doesn't miss it, gets it right onto Calyx. Tack visor there, and that turns the tide. And well, now things, well, definitely get a bit dicey here for Florida Mayhem. 10 seconds left. And Tvik to start things off with a pick on Calyx. This is big, but an EMP on the back line would be monstrous right now. Another perfect kill coming through. Kills Zebasai, remove the heals, and Tvik has to back off running.
Zebasai gets cut off, and they also had to retreat on the other side of things. Zupe had to leave that situation. Meanwhile, though, they're pushing the cart. Note finds last second. He treats himself to a pulse bomb. Needs some more kills, though, to bring this one back, as Boston has now played the point.
Yeah, that was nearly a C9 there. That was real close. Or should I say a Spitfire these days? I don't know. Jack is smiling, but that was cutting it a bit close there for Boston Uprising. They do manage to get back here and contest the point. Overtime burns down. And a 3-0 win, a 4-0 win in the series